right about now. Hello. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been away on conferences for work, and I'm back tonight. And then I'm away again for a week, and I'll be back on Sunday. And then finally, I'll be back to semi-normal times. Summer's always wild in my world. A lot of work stuff. I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to get all my volumes maxed out. I want to test something here. If I turn that down... Yeah, that drops it for the stream too. Cool, that's what I want to check. Alright. I don't know what we're doing. It's been so long since I played Dinkum. I've been playing tons of Fantasy Life I. So let's see. What are we doing today? We're going to... I gotta fix this house at some point. But we're gonna check our mailbox because, yes, I finally got my vacuum cleaner, the Harvac. And I'm excited to go try it out. So that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start trying the Harvac out because I've not had a chance to play with it. I do want to test it out, so I'll probably head over to our farm. Actually, let's go check the animals and see if there's a good place there to pick things up and see how that works out for us. Alright, yeah, so this is messy, so we'll pick up poop. It will vacuum poop. Sadly, it does not auto milk, but that would have been nice. Oh, it got flowers too. Is it breaking the... Interesting. It shakes the trees. That's fun. Look, it'll get leaves. Nope. Okay. It does use a little electricity, but that's a convenient way to just, you know, get everything picked up. And although the idea of vacuuming poop seems like those horror stories of people's Roombas. You don't really want to do that in real life. Alright, so... I'm gonna turn this down a little bit here. I can't hear myself today, but that's alright. There we go. So let's see how this puppy works, because I have not tried this yet. It works pretty well. Alright, so it does take them off. It doesn't... Okay, it doesn't vacuum right away. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Just had a breakfast burrito for dinner. That was awesome. And I'm on vacation now for the next, until Sunday, so that's great. So I got a little vacay here. Gonna go celebrate my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary this week. So that's super exciting. Super happy for them. And we're renting an Airbnb that has a big old pool and lets us bring all our dogs. So between all the families, there's gonna be 4 dogs running around, and they're allowed in the pool. So that's gonna be awesome to see if our dogs like swimming. We know the other 2 dogs love swimming. Alright, so this works well. I don't know how much better this works. I'm glad you're okay. I don't know how much better this works than knocking them off the trees, but it's nice to be able to hold down a trigger and not have to spam the A button, I guess. It's probably better for the health of my controller. But it doesn't seem to do as great a job as I thought it would getting them off the trees. Maybe I'm just moving around too much. Like, why is those... What, there we go. Okay. No, that seems to actually work fine. I love that. Alright. So yeah, we just have to make sure when we're walking, we walk directly down the middle. And that seems to grab them off the trees. We may have to do one more pass back to pick them all up, which is fine. Alright, I wonder if I have anything in the farms that I need to pick up. We can go try. We'll go check that out next. Alright, so it's pretty good. I was hoping it would suck it right off the tree right into my inventory. Can't suck bugs up. Nope, okay. So we can get flowers. I don't think I have any harvestables ready yet. I got a watermelon. Okay, so just picks that up. That's nice. Yeah, this works well. I think I was expecting to be a little zippier. But it was good. It was a good goal. I'm happy we did it. Because our next goals are going to be a little more complicated. Air travel. It's time to do something about not having unlocked any flying vehicles yet. And I'm not sure which ones I want to unlock first. I mean, I know the helicopter's supposed to be fantastic, right? Maybe that's just the one to go for first. So let's go just take a gander, shall we, to see how upset we're going to be when it comes to how much this thing costs. We'll also come and check our furniture real quick. Oh no, we won't because it's closed Wednesdays. That's right, right? No, it should be... Oh, it's not 10 yet. Okay. We'll check the furniture in a minute. I'm glad to hear you're okay, Tressa. That's excellent news. Alright, so we got the gumwood. I think I already have that. Yellow I have... Oh, no, I don't. Alright, we'll grab that one. Oh, yeah, I have no cash on me. The arrow light, I do. Okay, so let's go... Well, first let's talk to him. I want to see what we need for the helicopter. Because that's our next goal. That's what we're going to be working towards now. Is getting that. So 3 million, alright, that's fine. Springs... Oh, okay. So it's really a financial issue for the helicopter. The material cost is nothing. Why did this vacuum cleaner take 10 berconium? That is a wild decision. Oh man, okay. Alright, so helicopter's not too awful. We'll go back and buy the yellow path in a bit here. I'm gonna throw all this stuff down. And then we gotta figure out our financial situation. Well, here's 100,000, so we're 1/30th of the way there. So, you know, 30 weeks from now, we too will have a helicopter. I think maybe one thing we can do to help with our financial situation is actually decorate our rental properties. So that might be a mission for tonight. And the question is, do we decorate them all differently, or do I come up with like a theme and just keep them all very similar? I also need to know, do I want to expand them before we decorate them? And I think I do. I have no idea how much that costs, so let's go grab some customization kits and see. Alright, so we'll come back here. We have a little watchtower. We did that a few streams back. Someone just wanted to see how dirt printing worked, so we built that up. And we got our sorto zone, where we can just kind of like throw everything and it all goes where it belongs, which is just flippin' lovely. Love that thing. Alright, okay, so we are thinking we gotta decorate. We are thinking money. There was a reason I came over here also. What did I need? See, this is... I will say, I am fully in vacation mode right now. I am ready to not think, and unfortunately it means my memory is shot. It's been a busy few days, y'all. Alright, why did I come over here? It wasn't just to dump that stuff off, was it? Maybe it was. Okay, well, we'll say it was. Let's go buy that recipe we need. Oh, customization kits. See, I knew I'd get there. It took a minute. I also don't know why there's a fish there. I must have put that down one night too. Alright, so housing customization kits. Where they're hanging out is anyone's guess. Probably in this chest of weird over here. Yep, here we go. That's where I keep all my odds and ends, my bits and bobs. So, let's see if this costs money or if I just use it to customize. Upgrade. Okay, there we go. So, okay, so we're gonna need 880,000 to do the upgrades. I don't think we have that in savings anymore because we bought the vacuum cleaner. So, not the end of the world. We're gonna be alright. We're going to be alright, he says, hoping. You need to test something here real quick. If I do this... yes, the game audio does disappear for you all. Okay, cool. I got some new mixing settings, so figuring out how that all plays has been interesting. Alright, so we're gonna buy the yellow path, so we have it. Thanks, friend. And we're gonna go ahead to the furniture store. Ooh, I like this couch. We're gonna take that. Red bar still looking nice. And I don't know why it took me forever to realize I could talk to him to buy more of any furniture I already have. So, wish I knew that a while back. Because I really like the bookshelves, and so I want to buy more of them. So let's see here. There's some really nice... Where do the bookshelves live? I guess they live in here? No. Huh. Oh, maybe you can't buy everything. There we go, warm Nordic bookshelf. And then there's the wide. We're gonna grab another warm. Alright, cool. We'll get that mailed out to us. So we gotta go pick up some money. We are getting pretty broke, so we're gonna have to start thinking about our finances again. Spending that those millions to buy the vacuum put us in a bit of a dip. Yeah, we're gonna withdraw half of that. And we're gonna go upgrade one of our houses so we can work on actually decorating our houses in the hopes that we will get more money in future weeks. Is kind of the goal here. And I haven't really done a ton of decorating. I decorated my house. It's a little overcrowded, so I'm also hoping by having other places nearby, I'll actually move some furniture over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and customize this house. We're gonna upgrade it. Pay for upgrade. Oh man, there's awesome materials? Of course there is. Alright, let's see what we need here. Good news is, I think we have everything. If we don't, it's easy enough to cut planks. Although, we might be getting low on wood. We might be... oh no, we're fine. Okay. So we need 15 of each wood. And what else we got? We need some nails, tin sheets, and copper bars. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Copper bars we have exactly. Tin sheets we're gonna have to make. We need 3 of them. We also gonna need to make some nails, it looks like. So let's get some tin smelting. We got the bars and nails. We'll need 2 worth of them. Actually, we don't need to take those. Yes, we do. We need to take them out of inventory. No, we don't. Let me second guess myself. Okay, first let's go make these bars. So much I need to do. So many steps. Beautiful. All right, so we got that all set, and we're gonna start cooking away on all that, and we can come over here right quick and make ourselves some nails. Lovely. Lovely. We're good. Alright. Let's go ahead and go deliver all our materials. Man, it's a good thing we don't have personal hang gliders like this in real life. I would never walk anywhere. Alright, place items. Alright, so construction tomorrow, beautiful. I guess I didn't need the kit after all? I'm confused why I needed to buy 4 kits. I thought they were consumed. They were not. Mistakes were made. The kit seems like it's more like a tool, which is fine. Alright, ooh, nice flowers. I like nice flowers. Anything interesting? Well, I know I have a satellite that fell right over here. I was thinking of putting a decoration around it. I don't know how long it'll stay, though. And we're gonna pick this poop up. Alright. Alright, so we got some things we gotta do. We need money, and I think the best way to get money is to sell extra good gear from either the islands or from the hot. So I'm thinking we're gonna do hot runs, because we are broke. So that's my plan here. Seem like a good plan? I think it's a good plan. If you're lurking and watching, you can tell me if it's a good plan or not. I'll listen. I'll still probably go to the hot, let's be honest. But I will listen. So if we're gonna do the hot, we'll do that tomorrow, but let's go ahead and just get everything ready so we can just hop down there and bing bang boom after we put our poop away. Also, looks like we did not have any bananas. Yes, we have no bananas. Harry Chapin song. If you're watching this, you're probably too young. Or maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea the demographic of who watches this. And I love that. Okay, we'll pick all these up. We are now flush with bars, which is excellent news. And more importantly, now we can start figuring out what we want to bring. So, weapons-wise, I think we're going to want to bring a burger, so that way we don't use up our weapon. That was super useful. Was it this one? Yeah, this is the one where you don't use up your weapons, I believe. So we'll take 2 of those. We're also going to want to take... I don't think we... Do we want a mighty sandwich? Oh, you know what? We can't do the hot tomorrow. I don't have enough money to turn off the dangerous wish. Do I dare do the ha 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 with the dangerous wish active? That seems foolish, right? That seems really like a dumb idea. I should do it. We're gonna do it. What the heck? We'll do it. Only live once. What else did we want? So we got the burger for the weapons. That's perfect. We could make some mighty sandwiches, which I think I have here. Yeah, we have plenty. And we'll bring some of our beverages of choice. We'll grab an emergency coffee or two. This seems like it's gonna be a bad idea, right? Hot, hot, hot with a dangerous wish. What's the worst that could happen? He says, knowing full well. A lot. Okay, we're gonna bring the ice pick. We'll bring that. We'll bring that. That doesn't change. That does not need to come with us. And most of this doesn't need to come with us either, so we can put all this away. We will keep that as we are wont to do. Everything else, I think, can get put away. You know what? We're gonna take some of the books out. I never use the plant book or that, so that's not really a backpack book. That's more of a hang out over here book. Beautiful. Okay, so we got that already. Let's see what else we're gonna need. We're gonna need some shards to get down there. We don't need the helmet, which is nice. And for the hot, 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 we need green. And we're gonna need keys. 31. That's a reasonable amount of keys, I think. I think that's a reasonable amount. We should be okay. Oh, you know, we don't need our metal detector, that's for sure. What else did I normally bring down there that for some reason I have no extra room? I do like the spear. Maybe we'll bring both alpha weapons. Yeah, we'll bring that. We'll put that away. And I think I'd like a few more keys, so let's grab some meat and we can stock all of our fish traps. And then in the morning we'll see if we get some more keys from that. We only need 30 meat, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Lovely. We are all set. So we're gonna go stock the fish traps, sleep, and then we'll hit the ha 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 in the morning, and we'll see what happens. This may be dumb. This may be a very quick death. But you know what? It's exciting, right? All right. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Oh, you know, it'd been a lot easier if I brought my helmet with me. But that's okay. I can't reach from there. Can I reach from? Yes, I can reach from here. Come on. There we go. Not as easy as when I'm wearing my diving helm because I can just run. But we'll get them all baited up. You know what, we can just dive and do it. Right? Oh no, we can't. We can pick them up, but we can't bait while swimming. Interesting. Alright, that. These other ones shouldn't be too bad. Actually, they're gonna be worse because they don't have a lip. And of course, I left this tree here to look pretty on the bridge. There we go. That other one over there, probably not gonna get baited. Nope, I can run and bait it. There we go. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's sleep, I think, because, oh, before we sleep, though, is tomorrow the fishing or bug derby? It's summer, right? So it'll be fishing derby this year, or this month? Or do we already have that? I don't want to skip it. But let's just check our calendar real quick, and then we'll go from there. No, we're good. We already skipped the fish. We already missed the fish thing. Cool. All right, we'll sleep. And we'll make sure there's nothing fun or funky happening over here. Let's check this. So tomorrow we'll have storm. Nothing. We're not missing anything important. So we'll sleep now. We'll grab any extra keys, and then we will head into the hot, hot, hot. With the dangerous wish on. This is a choice. This is a choice. But we need that money. AC on. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. Wake up. And our neighbor's house. I wish we had doors. What are you all? Bright tiles. A warm Nordic bookshelf and some money. That's fine. We can put all that away. I just want to take a peek in here. Much larger. Beautiful. Alright. Ooh, a nice little rainbow effect going on over there. We had rainbows tonight in real life because we have our monsoon season right now. And it was beautiful. That's all. I thought we'd be able to pick these up. Why can't I? Fine, I'll go get my helmet. See, this is why I just wear the thing almost always. I wish we had a, like an accessory slot or a cosmetic slot. So I could keep the helmet on, but make it look like I'm wearing a hat. That'd be nice. I get it, though. Yeah, it makes it meaningful if you have to actually switch your gear. Alright, let's... Also, don't know when I got a second diving helmet, so that's fun. Normally I sell that stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm just gonna sell it since we know it's not important. Also, let's go ahead and just throw these inside since we're over here. That thing was getting annoying in the door. Beautiful. Alright, now we can actually leave our house. Our eclectic, wonderful house. Alright, we'll go check this, and we'll get down the hot by like 10 a.m. Dinkum time. That's not too bad. That shouldn't be too bad. Again, going down with the Dangerous Wish. This is a choice I'm making. We'll see how this plays out. But I did want more keys, and let's see. So far, we're at 4 more keys. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that got us 8 keys out of 30. That's pretty stunningly nice. That's huge. Much nicer bucket there. And so what we're gonna do real quick is just throw this in our to sell box, and then we're gonna head on down. Actually, we're gonna need to buy a mining pass because I don't think I have one on me. Oh, this will get sold, or something will be done with it at some point. Not all will be sold. I keep the teeth because the teeth make me lots of money. Alright, let's grab a mining pass. We are so broke! Again, we're selling that helmet because we have 2 now. Let us go to the hot and deal with the Dangerous Wish and see how awful a choice this is. I think it's going to be okay as long as I take it slow. I don't know that I can run in and clear rooms like I like to normally do. Oh, but you know what? I could get those Blastoid things. I have them. We'll grab a few of them, and then we'll see if that makes it okay. But I don't really have the money right now to get rid of the Dangerous Wish. So... it'll happen. Hello, friend. Don't mind me, just getting some explosives, words. Alright, we only have 4, but that's 4 more than we had 2 seconds ago. Alright, so our goal is hot, get lots of goodies to sell so that we can then make our 3 million we need to build a helicopter. Will that all happen tonight? Probably not, but you never know. You never know. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set to hot. We're gonna go down. We're gonna prep our foods. Hey, Queen Mama, how's it going? That's just our extra food. We're gonna have one of these. We're gonna have one of these. Now, if I remember right, the Mighty Sandwich, they both do the same thing, so we're just gonna do a Mighty Sandwich. But we're gonna wait until we get next to the temple. I finally learned my lesson. Alright, and we're gonna guess... I don't want to go south, we're gonna go north. And we'll see if we can find temple. So we're doing the hot, trying to find things to sell to make money. We are going in with the Dangerous Wish on. So I recognize that's a choice being made. And we'll see how this plays out. I'm hoping in my favor. It probably won't be in my favor. But frankly, I just don't have the dinks to turn the wish off. How you doing though, Queen Mama? Things are going well here. Hopefully in your neck of the woods too. We're having some monsoons. So we've had some great thunder and lightning and tons of rain. Which, I mean, in Tucson, tons of rain is a sprinkle is tons of rain depending on time of year. So, but really nice storm. I did a big old double rainbow up earlier. My daughters were very happy about that. Oh yes, helps if I have some stamina food in me. So we're gonna have 3 foods. Let's just eat 2 of these real quick, just to cover my gliding shenanigans. There we go. And then we'll take the other foods once we get to the temple. Work travels were good, so we're halfway done all the travel season, so all the work stuff's done. I had a wonderful time in Denver. Got to go to Meow Wolf, which is this wild art installation venue. It was very cool. And then the closing dinner was at the Coors Stadium, so that was fun. And then tomorrow I leave for a staycation here to celebrate my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary. So we're gonna go, all their kids, there's 2 kids, not all, I mean, not like a ton, I'm one of 5, but my wife and her brother and our significant others and families and dogs, we're all renting a place with a pool, like an Airbnb of a pool, and we're just gonna have a staycation for a few days. It's gonna be lovely. Grilling like lobster tails and stuff. It'll be fun. Alright, so we made it here. We just need to find the entrance, which is always my downfall. I always pick the wrong direction. And I'm sure there's some trick to it, and I just haven't learned it yet. But I think we're good this time. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we are going to eat our foods now. Yeah, it should be fun. But I was like, ooh, I get a chance to stream tonight, then I'm going to. Because I don't know when I'll be back. While we're here, we'll go ahead and just whack this. And see if we get the shard, because I'm not running this back. And again, I should be good, right? Because I have the food buff. No shard. Alright. Let's just sit real quick to get our full health up, because we're going to probably need it with the Dangerous Wish on. This may be a very short-lived run. We'll see how poorly this goes. Because I also didn't bring any healing potions with me, because I forgot they were a thing. Alright. So you know someone is sneaking behind me, so we'll take care of him. Oh. Okay, so 1 hit, little flame. Not the end of the world. We're doing okay. We just gotta take it slow. It feels like a different type of game when you have to worry about Dangerous Wish effects. We are gonna be doing a lot of this. A lot of just sitting to heal up. But, you know, I can live with that. Oh, that guy is just hoping I don't notice him. Or he hasn't figured out I'm here? I just want him to come by later. There we go. Come on, friend. Well, alright, that was weird. Alright, so... is there already a key here? Yes. Pick up your weapon. What are you doing? There we go. So we can do tactical view and kind of see what we're dealing with. They are in range. Is this cheap? Yep. Am I gonna do it anyway? You betcha. Lovely. Hi, friend. Nice. You know, I think we're gonna be fine. I'm not that worried. Famous last words, right? Is this gonna be a very small temple? It seems like I'm using a lot of keys so far, and it was only 1 room. That feels not great. Hopefully this is an epic chest full of lots of goodies. Stop setting me on fire. Right, this feels like a lot more keys. I mean, I know I haven't played in a minute, and I definitely haven't been in the hot. But this does feel like a lot of keys needed to get into 1 treasure room. That was 6 keys. And so 7 to get into the room. Did something change in the design, or did I just get a bad luck? Alright, what do we got? Alright, we got a healer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends, maybe 7 friends. No slimes, and the healer is coming to hang out over here. So that means I can ping him down. Alright, I'm not gonna use the blast toad yet, because I don't think I need to. Because that was that. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Alright, so let's see what we got. Yeah, it seems like a lot of keys, right? That seems like a lot. I do need some opals. Key cutter's always nice. Perfect ruby, telejumper. So this is all good selling stuff. I like to, on the map, put an X, say I've been here. But yeah, that was a lot of keys. We came in, took 7 keys all in. You know, that was one day. That was this morning's allotment in our fish tanks, or our crab traps, so it's not awful. It's, you know, it's whatever. It's killing some gators. But it seems like a bit much. Okay, so we did find a temple. So how far up do we make it? So I want to go this way next. And we'll get rid of that. This is how I kind of keep track of where I've been, where I'm going, all that jazz. And we'll see if we can find another temple out here. Goody Hut, Temple, Ruins. What is there an official name? Someone's got to know. This is me with my daily request for give me the hard lore. I want to know it all. What are these goblins? Why are they here? Speaking of goblins, why are they here? I started reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. Oh my goodness. They are something else. If you have not heard of them, I don't want to spoil too much, but imagine Earth just instantly turns into an intergalactic dungeon, and you either survive or die, and it's all for reality TV for aliens. You learn that in the first chapter, so it's not a big spoiler, but it's called Lit RPG, so you get like stats and stuff. It's hilarious. I love it. A little crude. There's gonna be some crude humor in there, so if that's not your thing, you know, be warned. But Dungeon Crawler, I've read the first 2 or 3 when I was on my work trip. I had my Steam Deck with me. I could have been playing Dinkum, and the book sucked me in. It was too good. And if you're watching this wondering why I keep breaking the Braconium, is there is a chance that the Braconium will drop at least 1 piece. And I'm not building the water highway to bring it back to the grinder, so that's why. I don't know if it changes if you use a pick versus a weapon. To be fair, I don't know that the weapon's actually ever given me a piece, but whatever. Alright, so we are flying. We're looking for another little goody hut here. And then we're going to go ahead and see if we can get some more things to sell, because we're broke. I can't even turn off Dangerous Wish. But other than Dinkum, I've been playing a ton of Fantasy Life I. Really enjoying that. It took a minute for like the loop to grab me, but it's got me good. I'm liking it. Oh, there's another one. Good. So having a blast there. And then I keep going back and playing more 2 Point Museum. And their first DLC just came out where now you can make a fantasy-inspired museum. So at some point I'll stream that. It's a harder one. And then Small Spaces, or Tiny Small Spaces. I put a few videos up on the channel when I was gone. I'll actually probably put a few more up this week since I'll be gone most of the week. Very chill, just designing Small Spaces game. I'm hoping for some more optimizations. It makes my computer chug. So I'm playing it on like 1080p, 30 frames to be able to record it, but it is fun. All right, here we go. So we have a wild room here, so we are gonna have to be careful here. As long as they don't all peace out, or they don't all gang up. I just gotta get out of the way real quick. Yeah, let them hit each other, confuse each other, and that's fine. Easy peasy. I should get out of that mess though, because that can wipe you real quick. All right, that wasn't too bad. I keep whistling, meaning to sit. No, sit. I'm never gonna use any of the other emoticons or motions. I just want a button that lets me just sit. That's all. I don't need the menu. Alright. So, let's how many friends we got in there? A few. Well, we had a few. They're mostly dead now. One more? But yeah, so vacation started today, which is lovely. I took my daughter and my wife, we went and saw the new Superman movie. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was wonderful. It was hopeful and joyful and everything Superman's supposed to be, in my opinion. And I loved mostly that it didn't require a 40 movie arc to make sure you didn't miss anything. It's just like, here's a week in his life. Yeah, see, we're using a lot of keys. Did the hot change? I didn't see him there. It's a lot of keys to get to one chest. Even worse, it didn't expand off somewhere else. Like, right? There's not another room. Alright, I took one of the healers out. That should be okay. Come on, friends. Who wants to play a game? The game is come run to this blind corner. Man, remember when we first started Hot and people were helping me out and telling me I needed to, like, use fish to block the doors, and those were the days. We're learning. We're getting better. All right. Ooh, another key cutter. That's nice. What do they sell for? Is it worth selling them? Haven't played Dinkum in a hot minute. That's fair, Queen Mama. Yeah. It seems like a lot to me. Because we started with 39, so that was another 7 keys for this temple as well. Or dungeon, or castle, or I don't know. Tickle Me Elmo Zone. I don't know what you call this place. Alright, so one, we're gonna put an X here, because we did that. We're still gonna keep going that direction, see if we can find another one. We're doing great on time. Food-wise, we're doing okay. We're gonna have to re-up our foods probably when we get to the next temple, just to be safe. But yeah, but maybe that's the balancing act, right? Because I also feel like I'm getting a heck of a lot more keys in the crab pots. So maybe, again, I could be imagining all this, but maybe we're getting more keys in crab pots, but everything costs more keys now. Alright, I have to be careful now because I don't have the food buff. Yeah. Yeah, I know they're not all gonna be that, but I'm 0 for 2 for good dungeon run. Yeah, we're gonna need to eat some food. I'll waste the pickaxe because I have a bunch of them. And they all sell for the same price. I'll be selling at least one, if not 2 of these, so. Still no shards. So much Perconium wasted, but frankly, I can't be bothered to bring it back. It's a lot of work. Might be crummy RNG, yeah. That's the name of the game sometimes. And honestly, I don't have the cash to buy the tickets. I'd be worried about not having keys and be like, oh, I want to do an island run. I can't afford the ticket right now. Nope, I got excited there, I saw the sparkles. Alright, so we're gonna keep flying. Let's see if we can find another dungeon here. And find our way. So, if you could snap your fingers and either mod the game or you know, have the creator add a new mob, what type of mob would you want? You're always saying my fish cheat. I'm envious of your comments. I'm not hating on the fish cheat. I think play the game how you want to play the game. Oh god, Queen Mama, you got Nightbot gotcha. Nightbot gotcha. You'll be back shortly. Sorry about that. Nightbot needs to chill out a little bit. The problem with letting AI do everything. No, play the game how you like. You want to throw a fish down and block a room? That's great. I'm just realizing now that I don't think we need to. So far, with some good food and playing it safe, I think we're okay. And let's not pretend I'm not like using, you know, end game weapons and I'm being extra cautious because this isn't like I just came down here with no food whatsoever. Which would be its own challenge. Alright, so let us keep flying. We're exploring now. We're hovering on the edges, trying to find another goodie hut. I have no idea. Anyone know what the key maker things sell for? Obviously, I should keep them, right? Because we want... In a perfect world, we would have like 100 of them and get 100 free keys each week. That'd be amazing. I think right now with these two, I think I'm up to like 7. Ooh. Alright, I've broken a lot of Berkonium. None of it has... How far are we from the map? Yeah, that's a big nope. I'm gonna keep breaking it in hopes. Alright, we'll do a food, let's see what we got here. We'll do a burger this time instead of the Mighty Sandwich. We've not really needed to worry about too much. There we go. Let's just speed it up a little bit. Hey, okay, we got one piece. No, we didn't. I thought I saw it say Berkonium. It did. It's down there. No. Berkonium's not worth... There we go. The single piece of Berkonium is not worth jumping into the lava for. Now that said, I did make watermelon ice cream. I forgot to bring it with me. So, maybe I've never tried to see what that does in terms of the fire effects. I don't know how useful it would be. Alright, let's keep flopping along here. Hope we can find maybe a better dungeon, because the two we found have been pretty garbagey. I'm not even going to break any more Berkonium at this point. I am happy to see that it does still work, so you can get at least a piece sometimes. Do I need to... I think we want to keep going that way. I feel like they're normally along the edge, right? But yeah, so back to, if you could snap your fingers tomorrow and have any mob or kind of creature added to the game, what do you think? I'm gonna go big picture. I want another level of the mines. Let's go cold, cold, cold. And let's make some sort of like angry penguins. Maybe they slide at you. So it's kind of like the rolling mechanic of the little hedgehoggy things, the echidnas. But maybe the penguins slide at you and tackle you. And then you could have, I don't know, goblin snowmen. But what would be the big prize? Like if you had a whole new, like, what's the gear we want, right? And that's always the question. All right, we're still looking. Not seeing anything useful. Lots of lava, of course. And time-wise, we're about to hit 7 Dinkum time, so we're good, but also. All right. More decor, yeah. Yeah, I'm always down for more decor. That's true. Maybe that's where you now, maybe your next level isn't necessarily about new gear. Maybe it's about new crafting benches that let you kind of do some of the crafting that Marvin does, or Melvin? Marvin? Melvin? Milburn? Whatever his name is. Monty? That'd be kind of cool. And so you can start maybe crafting your own furniture. I'd be down with that. Oh, there we go. Here's another one. Is this going to be a multi-room one, or is... Yes, this one's a multi-room one by the looks of it. So we should have enough time to run through it. That's not the entrance. Alright, so knowing that this is a multi-room one, let's re-eat up some food here. We'll put all the stuff we've gained in here, because we don't need it right now, and we'll pull out one of these puppies, and one of these puppies. And knowing what time it is, we'll get the coffee queued up. The benefit of the burger is it does last an hour. That's 5 foods. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, more decor would be cool. I'd love to be able to hang things on the walls. I'd love to be able to put down different floors by rooms, like let the wallpaper and let the floors honor the little walls you can put in. That'd be great. And none of that is to be unappreciative of the game. I like the game. Obviously, I'm playing it. But I want more. Must consume more content. Alright, let's see here. Have we circled this whole thing? And there it is. This one's got some size to it. Are they gonna follow me? Oh, I don't like you. You gotta die right away, because you're always a pain. Yeah, that's why you gotta die right away. Ooh, I didn't realize they could push back that far. Alright. That's a lot of friends. They haven't seemed to see I'm here yet. Okay. Gotta play it safe. Your fave, all the crafting recipes. I'd love sort of the Dinkum movies. Keep playing beyond typical endgame. That's fair, yeah. Give me more pretties. These are, oh, I'm confused. Let's sit real quick, because I got no healing potion. Oh, man. Alright, let's sit and heal up. We're going to play a little more careful here with this many mobs. And again, that dangerous wish is kicking my butt a little bit. I'll take one more heal and then we'll go. How big was this place? 1, 2, yeah, we're gonna have to really hustle. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go this way first. Oh my god, this place is huge. But that's killer. Can they? Oh, they can cross the lava though, can't they? Yes, they can. So, but will they? No, I'm safe for now. Alright, let's get this room cleared. 2 healers. I'll take out at least one of them. Ice Hammer is OP and I love it. I don't know if it was you, Queen Mama, or if it was Tressa. One of you all told me to get the Ice Hammer, and brilliant. Well done. Thank you. Love it. Not a super valuable chest, but that's a start. Okay. Now the question is, do I just fly over the other guys and just leave them behind? I think the answer is yes. I think we just kind of ignore the fact that they're here. We hop, skip, and jump. Crud, no, they're all gonna come. Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh, and I put away my toads. Dang it to heck. Okay, I gotta fly back to where I was, pull out my toads, and then we're gonna clear that room, because I think we're gonna have to. Alright, let's get the toads out. Alright, friends. I love you all. Come with me, please. Alright. That was a very bad toad placement. That was not a bad toad placement. There we go, come on. There we go. Toads are awesome. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on time though, we're not gonna finish this temple. We may time out and die. That's okay though. Nope. Alright, normally I look in the room, we don't got time. Mistakes were made. We always have time. Come on, you. Ouch. And he confused me, but I remember how to move backwards. Alright, so we're getting some goodies here. Love seeing that in our lives. And we got the red cloth path. Lovely. We are going to sit and heal. And while we're doing that, we're going to mark this room off. So we got at least 2 more. I think there was 3 more rooms. We can definitely hit 2 of them. We'll see if we can get all 3. I'll tell you what, this game, I like it in, I like doing Dangerous Wish down here. It's kind of fun. Alright, this isn't too bad, just 3 friends. Death from above. Is he coming over? No, but I can get him from here, right? There we go. He's just gonna stand there and ignore me. Frankly, I'm wasting time killing him, but better safe than sorry. Alright, there's a healer in the other corner, but we can take out some friends first. Ooh, push devil hood. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. That was a waste. Bummer. Wasted a frog. Those misclicks will get you. Alright, slimes are relatively inconsequential. Let's make sure it doesn't ping me. What do we got? Another recipe. We're selling axes for days, folks. So, you know, I'm gonna open an emporium. Let's get that out of there. I want to see what this recipe is. Cobblestone line roads. Oh, fun. Okay, so we can start making roads. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I want to get at least 1 more room in. Alright, so that room we just did. So we're going this way. And we're gonna turn. Okay. It's like they put like a whole flippin' cave in their dungeon. We don't got time for this. How you like, oh no! Oh dang it, hitting that lava is gonna kill me. Oh that, yeah, I got out of there fine, it's because I hit the lava, I didn't have my, queued up. Oh well. Oh well. We did get another recipe though, so that was good. And, you know, it gets us out of the room fast, and we were so broke, I'm not worried about losing any money. Oh, so close. Yeah, Ice Hammer Queen Mama is top tier, because it goes under the ice and down levels. Yeah, no, that was still a good run. I was happy that. Ooh, I do like everything hedge. Let's go check out my gators. First, let's eat something so we don't have to listen to that beeping. Hopefully we'll heal up real quick. Come on now. Still no? 1 more. There we go. Much, much better. Alright, how are my gators doing? We still only have 2. I don't know where the... Oh, wait, we have 1 now? There used to be 3 in here. Up there, both there. So we're missing 1. These guys, there's still 3 of them, so they're doing fine. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the other missing gator went. We'll find him at some point. Yeah, hits him in the lava. That, yeah, the Alpha Hammer does not. That's why the Ice Hammer is top tier. Absolutely love the Ice Hammer. Alright, let's take stock of kind of what we got and figure out what we're going to sell. I really should decorate or do something around this. It's convenient that it fell right here. We'll leave it though. Okay, so the question is it worth selling? Well, let's put away stuff we're gonna keep, and then we'll go from there. So, the sprinkler we're gonna keep because I'm waiting until I get 50 of them. And once I get 50, I'll sell them all for big bucks. Seeds I don't really care about. Zirconium we're keeping. Paint we're keeping for now. I don't know if we need perfect aquamarines. But we're keeping it. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We have... We'll keep one hammer in here. Or hammer axe. And we keep one in there so I can sell all the others. Okay, so things we can sell. Hip hop that. We have plenty of these masks. We have so many statues. I don't remember where I put... Oh, here's my statues. I'm trying to keep just 4 of each statue, so we'll sell the statue. For sure. Sell that, and that, and that. We will not be selling the stuff on my bar. Let's see. We'll keep the... I'm iffy. I'm gonna see how much the key cutters are worth. Yeah, I need to get flower boxes going. That's actually a really, really good call. And I think I have some nice design ones finally that I like. All of this we can sell for sure. Not that, or that. Alright, we'll keep the foods in here for now. Because we might just do another run in the morning. Alright, that's all sellable. Let's go put these paints away, though. I don't know why I'm keeping all the paints. I don't need them or use them often. And by often, I mean, like, ever. But, you know, whatever. Cool. So that covers the goodies. I want to see in the morning, though, how much that's worth. Ooh, I do need to pick up some more ice cream here. So we have that. Maybe that would have saved me from stepping in the lava. I think I could have gotten maybe one more room. I would have just taken the damage. And, you know, just ran in, grabbed everything, pieced out. So, bit of a bummer. And some bad luck on those first 2 temples where it was 7 keys to get into one room. But that last one was pretty sweet. I will give it that. Is there anything in here? Oh my gosh, I have so much to sell. That sounds like a morning problem. Alright. I do love kind of this combo for this house. I really like this wall and this weird giant rug that makes no sense. But I like it. Alright, let's sleep until morning and then we're gonna go do some sales and see what we can make. And holy crud, if OBS isn't lying to me, there's 75 of you all hanging out, so hello everybody, good evening to you. I hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. They're going well here. It's a lovely 8:13 p.m. here in rainy Arizona. And things are going well. Alright. I'm out of beverage. It's a sad day. We'll take care of that in a minute. Let's go see how much we made on this run. And let's not run into the fire. A cell box. Oh, I don't mind at all. And I kind of built my own cell box. It's just manual, right? Because I just keep a bunch of boxes over by Tweedledum over here. Oh, I missed picking up a box yesterday. Can I help you, sir? I'm just going to feed you to the fishes, literally. Ow! That's the problem with the dangerous wish. You gotta be careful from gators. Okay, good. But they do drop a lot of meat and teeth. Gator teeth are a big money maker, for sure. Alright, let's go and talk to my good buddy over here. I'm gonna sell a couple things individually because I want to know how much individual things sell for. Like all this is for the teeth we're not selling. Where'd those go? Let's keep that in the meat. And everything else can go. We have more than enough of it. I'm never here before. Oh gosh, he's gonna be talking, isn't he? Hi, friend. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Yeah, I know you're busy. I'm just gonna get you a little closer to your store. Good day. A little bit. Come on. No. Oh god. No, stop talking. Come on. Because when you do this, it takes you an extra hour sometimes to come. Come on. What are you all doing here? You're all watching me assault John to get him back to work. Everyone, look away. Come on, buddy. Your store opens in 4 minutes. I'm gonna get... Alright, new mini game on multiplayer. Who can push John the furthest? It's like a weird John tug of war. There we go. Thank you, buddy. See, you're not here. You went the long way on purpose. Dude, you come work, please? We all got things to do. Yes, hello. Oh, how can I help you? You know why I'm here. Alright, I want to see what one of these guys costs. or goes for. Nowhere near as much as I thought they would. And actually, for that price, I'm going to keep them both. I thought that'd be like a factor of 10 more, worth more. Alright, let's sell all this stuff. Everything else I think we're keeping. Just double check, make sure you don't want to sell anything good off. Yeah, I think we're okay there. I mean, 716,000 based on all that junk. I'll take that. That's pretty sweet. 3 or 4 more days of that, and we'll be fine with buying the helicopter. But I also like this flower box idea. So what we're going to do now is 2 things. We're going to restock our crab pots. And we're going to go ahead and do some flower ideas. Because I have lots of starter flowers. And do the flowers still spread in the winter or in fall? Because we're about to hit fall. I'm assuming yes is the answer, but I don't know. And I think we're going to need more cloth in our lives soon. So we're going to also do our work here and get our goodies all set up here real quick. Excellent. Excellent. Come here, my furry little friend. Their wool has to be the smelliest stuff on Earth. I mean, they're aquatic animals. And their wool, so it's, ugh. Or maybe it's like super waterproof. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. We got that all picked up. Lovely. Love to see it. We'll put our tools back, because otherwise I will never find them again. And we'll go ahead and fly over here. They propagate through all seasons. Perfect. Thanks, Queen Mama. Yeah, we're probably gonna make it try to make it look nice too. I don't know if we're gonna build another one of these boxes. Oh, I also do. So I have big dreams, right? One thing I don't like, and I don't love all my furniture being shoved in shelves just to kind of get it out of the way. And so part of me was thinking the other day, it might be kind of fun. Let's get on the tallest tower we can build here. Somewhere back there, I think I'm gonna build an IKEA. So I think I want to build like basically a giant box. Put flooring, kind of like down here, but I think I'll dirt print the walls. I'm gonna add, weird twisty hallways, and then all of the furniture I have shoved into storage. I think I want to just make it look like a furniture store, because we have things like the cash register, so we can set up like a little sale booth. And again, I'm playing this all in survival, but I think this whole area back here is going to be my furniture store. The only thing I don't know is I don't know if it's better to spread these out across the island, so that way they're not all loaded into memory. So if that's the case, then we're going to do our IKEA maybe down by the docks. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll put on this island here. Shipping freight comes in. So maybe that's what we're gonna do, because it's gonna give us 2 things to build. We're gonna be able to do a dock, an IKEA, and then we'll do our beach area here when we get into a decorating mood. Right now I'm more in a kind of like big bulk building mood. So we are gonna do our flowers. So now, where? Yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna be too much entities loaded into memory. We'll find out, right? That's the fun. As you can see, the game right now is every once in a while it's struggling to catch up. It's got a lot. There's a lot going on. But flowers. I think actually using some of these islands out here makes a lot of sense for the flowers, because it'll be a bigger, clearer area. So if this is going to be, maybe this will be Flower Island. I think we should go check that out. But let's first figure out what we want to bring with us. Okay, we can process our milk and our wool. Actually, the milk we're going to keep in case we want ice cream later. So we'll throw all that in there. All right, we'll load up our poo flinging machine and it'll start launching things. Every time Favorite part of the game. I love this. Every game that has crafting and inventories should have an item like this. It is my favorite thing. It makes me so stupidly happy. We're gonna put our blastoids away before we use them again by accident. I think we will... Do I have anything else really to repair? I just don't like letting my weapons get that low. You know, if we're going to a beach, we're going to bring our vacuum to pick up all the shells. And we will just do a quick repair, even though it seems like a lot for just 2 items. But I don't like my weapons being low. So, there. Alright, and we'll eat up. Nothing like a quad fruit salad day, pocket fruit salad. That reminds me we should make some more fruit salad. I love that we can cook multiples now. I'm always short on bananas. But that's fine. Okay. So, we're going to need a couple things. We are going to need to put some stuff away that we don't need in our inventory or out right now. We're going to go put these down so they can start making us keys. Yeah, keys are too valuable to me that if these were like 200,000 each, maybe I'd sell them. But for 27,000 or 22,000? Nah. Now flower boxes. Let's look at whatever designs we have. Alright, so we have wooden, brick, gumwood, tin. Tin looks pretty cool, and it's just a tin sheet. And you make 2 of them. Cement is a planter, it's not a flower bed. Do I have some of each of these? Let's see if we have some lying around so we can get a feel for what they look like. Those are not flowers, let's see. Fences. Stairs. Walls and arches, bridges. Storage, water. I could have sworn I had a bunch of flower beds somewhere. I don't think I sold them. Bet you... Oh, over here, probably in the flower zone. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we have gumwood and wooden. I want to make some of each and just kind of see which ones we like the look of best. And we have lots of starter flowers. So we'll be fine making them. So that's not gonna be a problem. Alright, so we need to make... I need to make some more... let's get some more tin cooking, and I'll make a bunch of tin bars. Great. Breaking my own rule. I'm never supposed to take the last thing out. Right, so you're supposed to like... That way the sorter... There's a quality of life thing. Give me an advanced chest that keeps track of whatever the last thing was. Like, make it a special storage chest or something. I don't know. So that way I can take the whole stack out, but it remembers what was in there. Strictly for the sorting tool. Alright. Mostly because I have a feeling I'm going to really like the tin ones and want to make a bunch of them. We'll get that all stocked up. Throw that in. I would like proper roofs too for my warehouse. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're gonna make a tin one right quick. If I can remember where they are, there it is. Make one of them. And... is it a brick one I don't have? I think it was a brick one I've not made yet. Alright, let's take a gander. So brick, tin, gumwood, wooden. The tin seem high, and the... Alright, so I know which ones I like. These are my 2 favorites. So maybe we'll make a bunch of them for different reasons, I don't know. And Also, while I'm thinking about it, how many of these do I have lying around? 26? We're gonna grab these to bring with us as well. The decorations and whatnot. Alright, let's make a bunch of tin. And we'll make a bunch of wood, which I think I still actually have. Yes, we have plenty of wooden. I'm thinking, what, like 100 of each? Does that sound right? Does that sound like too little? How big is this operation gonna be? We can start with 100 of each. So let's craft all 12 of those suckers up. Let's make some more wooden ones. Sure, that seems good. Alright, so we got plenty and plenty. That's a good start. We can kind of figure out what our lives are when we're over there. In terms of pathing or floors, we'll definitely bring some good old-fashioned rock. Fencing. Maybe we just do the old school hardwood fence, right? Well, no. We're doing a garden center. We want, like... it's a pain to make, but... oh, wait. We can make a different fence now. The marble fence is not what we want. We want a different vine fence, which I think I can make now. Let's see what we got for options. So marble fence is nice. That's the one we want. Vine fence. So I need more nails, and I need to cut a bunch of palm wood. All very easy to do. How am I doing on palm wood? I'm getting low. But, you know, this would get us started. And this is one of those things where eventually I should probably buy more of the advanced saws so I can double my output. Just haven't done it yet. Alright. I don't think I'm going to make you all watch me cut all 300 pieces of wood here. But I'm going to make you watch me cut a few more. So that's 7 in every bag. 8 in every bag. 9, and then we'll just do one more pass. That should give us 100 of them. Beautiful. Okay. So we got that, and we're gonna need to make a bunch of nails. Which we can do pretty easily. And let's craft a bunch. Beautiful. Alright, now let's take a look at these. I don't think I've actually ever made this yet. So I love the vine walls. They're beautiful. That's what we're using. But I do want to see a couple of these. Let's make a pack first. Just to see what this looks like. Make sure it's what we expected. And we'll throw that there. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. You can tell I like the vines. That's why I have them up here. Alright, so we're gonna make a bunch of vine fence. I think we have a couple of vine arches that we just unlocked. Or, sorry, hedge arches. To make that, we need to make hedge. Oh, wait, can we make hedge? Is this the first recipe? Is a hedge something you chop down or something you make? Hey chat, what's a hedge? I know what a hedge is, but maybe that's a recipe I don't have, or is that a plant I need to find? Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've found other cascading recipes before. That's fascinating. Okay. Okay, so if you think it's a craftable, I must just not have unlocked it yet. Thanks, Queen Mama. Yeah, so made with vines. Alright, well, I'll have to see if I can get a hedge at some point. Also, do we want to do any of these pergolas? I've not really used them anywhere yet. The cloth pergolas could be nice. Should I make like 4 of them just to have on us? Alright, and again, we can come back and make more. In fact, let's make sure we have our telephone on us so it makes it easy to come back. Go grab our telephone. And our pocket watch. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. So time is slowed. And we're gonna go ahead and create a signal right here. Beautiful. And then we're gonna start building flowers down here. Yeah, just haven't found it yet. Fun. I love how much stuff there is to find. Let's call a tower. Let's pick this up first. Yeah, I'll grab the truck too. Why not? Now we'll call a tower. Alright, that's good, and we're going here. That's not far at all. It's like right here. So let's see. Do we want this to be our flower place? Look at all these bottle trees. So the answer is yes. We also need to grab our tree grabbers. So, you know, I should have thought about that. Let's grab our tree grabbers. And I guess we should probably grab all of the things now that I think about it, because we're going to be compacting, we're going to be dirt printing, we're going to be chopping down trees. I'm not really worried about collecting butterflies. We'll go get some Sparky soup. I should have some left. Yep, we'll take them both. Alright, let's call a tower. Now, should have I brought my jet ski with me? Yep. You all solved the problem before I did. Alright, so we're gonna fly over here. Jet ski's over there, it's safe. Let's get cleaning up. Oh, let's take our sparking soup first, I guess. Since this is a Sparky type tool. Lovely. It's been a minute since I've done any shell gathering. This is kind of soothing. Gentle rain, the weird vacuum sound. There's something to be said for this. Well, I can dig it. And in an hour and a half Dinkum time, we'll stop having rain, so that'll be fine too. Will vacuum up the hedge? No. Alright. We'll get all these shells up. Probably should have bought a chest for me to shove stuff in. Yeah, ASMR. Welcome to Dinkum ASMR. I'm not gonna lie, years ago I grabbed an ASMR-based gaming channel name. I've never put a video up on it, because I thought I'd do like a whispered Stardew Valley. And then I was like, I'm not. I can't. I would laugh too much at myself. I was like, I could do a day in Stardew Valley every episode, and that would be... someone would enjoy it. I love ASMR. I don't like the chewing, though. I'm not big on the... was it mukbang? Not my scene. Can't do it. I'm all for talking about good food. I love food shows. I just don't need to listen to you chewing. Alright. Okay, so this is where we're going to do our kind of our area. So first thing I want to do is I want to get these bottle trees kind of moved and saved, because I love them. And we're going to make this an arboretum, too, so we'll just park our trees all organized later. Let's just clear them out of the area. This one I can kind of care less about, but we'll just move it. And I don't have a lawnmower yet. Maybe that's a tool I need to build at some point too here. Alright, we're just clearing out a big area. Give us a blank space to work on. I didn't realize it worked on immature trees. That's fun. We have so many bottle trees. I'm gonna be able to line the main pathway of bottle trees. Of course, we have to run them all back one by one. That would not be a super exciting stream. Alright. That's a good start. Did I remember to bring a pick, or did I forget to grab that too? No, I did. That's right. I grabbed my jackhammer. Yeah, well, don't worry. We're gonna pick up all the stone because the cement blocks are some of my favorite blocks in the game. So we're always hurting for stone. And I have the stone wand, so I can always come by and basically quote-unquote replant stone later if I need to. So that won't be a problem. Am I... Oh, I forgot that I still need to worry about my stamina with those tools. Excellent. Alright. So thank you to all of you hanging out. I see you hanging out in there. Hopefully you're enjoying, having a fine evening or morning, depending on where you are. It's evening here. The other day we had someone chatting, and they were in England, and they were getting up for work. So, you know, you never know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to invest, I think, in the lawn mower at some point. There's not I don't have anything that lets me just quickly... Does the chainsaw cut the grass? It does. And I can go vacuum it all up. So let's just kind of keep clearing this off. Because I don't know how much I'm going to leave dirt. And the other question is, do I do this like a little flower garden? Do I tier it? I think I want to do tiers. So I think I want a dirt print kind of like terraces. I think that would be good. And if we're going to do that, I do like this being the entrance area. So yeah, maybe we can get a rough outline here. Let's see. I don't know what the most expensive flowers are. I'm not going to try to min-max it. What I am going to try to do, though, is figure out how these are going to play a part of this design. Let's see what these look like. Okay, so we got cloth pergolas. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. So I'm going to put... I think I want it to be 12 across. You know what? I don't have my tape measure. That tool is actually super useful. Let's go grab that real quick, because that's just a phone call away. We'll grab the tape measure, and that way we can start figuring out where we're placing things down. Hopefully this rain will stop soon. Okay, tape measure. And we can ditch all these shells, which we really didn't need to vacuum up in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, we don't need any of that with us right now. Cool. We call tower. Lovely. Alright, so this is going to be our flower shop, which inexplicably is on a deserted island. Don't ask me, I didn't make the rules. I mean, I did, it's my island, but... Alright, so if we're going to come in here, I want this main thoroughfare to be 12 wide. Why? I don't know, it's an arbitrary number I picked. 11, 20... Yes, it's going to be 12 wide starting here. We're going to go ahead and move some things out of the way. Put that tree there as our marker. Put that tree there as our marker, and that gives us our 12 wide, right? And look at that, there goes the rain. Beautiful. Okay, so I like that. I want to be able to come in... I think I gotta keep things in even numbers. Every time I try to do odd numbers, I'm disappointed. So we'll go 10 deep to come in. And then it will really start here. I need a tree. If only I could have some trees. Let's use this guy, he's annoying. Alright. So this is gonna be our entrance to it all. And then it'll start, the terracing will start here. And I think we'll go 8 on each level. So we go 8 deep here. Maybe we just do 6? We'll do 6. Alright. So that's gonna be one level of terrace. That's gonna be another level of terrace. And then we'll go another 6. So that means we gotta go one past that. Alright, we got some dirt printing to do. Let's see if this... I'm getting an idea in my head. It may be total garbage. You all may laugh at me. I give you full permission. It's totally fine. Cool. Alright, so this was our first terrace, starting here. And we're gonna do 12 across. We'll fix that in a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That works. And we'll fix that while we're thinking about it. Cool. Alright, now we'll come and print within. And I think we're going to just do one high on our terrace. I don't think we're going to do like a double high step each way. We'll build it once, and if we need to double it up, we will. And I think we're going to line the edges. Instead of actually using those beautiful walls, we may line it all with trees initially. Alright. So we'll get this filled in. I still have Spark's soup for minutes. That's good. We'll take one more. The nice thing about still having the dangerous wish on is I just gotta go, you know, find a few lizards and we can make more soup. But if I can get the rough outlines done. Alright, that's our first platform up. So next one's gotta be twice as high. Hooray! Four, 5. Oh, the other thing I could do, instead of putting floor down, I have that carpet now for the jungle grass. I think we might do that. I think that'll look really nice. I don't know how that all plays out with weeds and stuff. I don't know if you still have to mow it, but we'll go grab that carpet and try that out. Three seconds on Spark Soup. Alright. But we'll do that after we do as much printing as possible. Man, this game, I was getting so frustrated building before I knew the dirt printer was a thing. And it was taking so long to like shovel an infinite hole of dirt and then refill it, and everything changed when you get this tool. So if you're watching this and you're like, I've never played this game, I would like to. My advice to you is don't worry too much about terraforming or decorating until you can get the dirt printer built. And to a lesser degree the compactor. Because you can always throw dirt into a wheelbarrow shovel if you need to. Oops, we'll fix that in a second. Beautiful. Alright, let's see how this feels size-wise. I'm thinking I want to leave like a 2 walkway. And then we'll do like 3, 4 deep on flowers. Well, maybe we'll do 3 deep, a walkway 3 deep. No, that won't work numbers-wise. We should probably plan that out, but let's get the next one more terrace level built first while we have the soup. I also forget that that's actually a really helpful mechanic. It won't build higher than 1 beyond the level you're on. So you can just kind of spam the button down here. Now it will build higher, so I gotta time it. Yes, 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 I know I need a little more stamina. And we're going 6 back on this. Yes, I made space hand for your animals and then accidentally flooded it. Definitely wanted to cry. I had to fill back into. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Queen Mama, I lived that life. When I built my farm, I don't think I had the dirt printer yet, and so yeah, it was painful to say the least. But when I built the little animal zoo, the ranch, I guess. That I did have before. That was so much. Life was grand. Alright. Oh, also, I wanted to see, because someone had said you can bury these trees and they look really cool. I could see that would look like shrubbery. I'd have to bury like 2 or 3 more, but yeah, that could be fun. Did you bring me a shrubbery? Alright. Where did you come from? Let's get that done. Ah! Now we are getting close. We're pretty good on the dirt soup. Okay. So this is feeling good. I think we did everything right sizes, but we'll just check real quick. This should be 12 by 6. It is. That means this should be another 12, and this should be 18. Oh, 17. We were 1 shy. I thought it looked a little anemic there. We can fix that. Look at that. Craft it up. I love those misclicks. There we go, and that corner there. All right, so we got some nice terracing. Isn't this lovely? Isn't she lovely? Okay. Now, the whole reason I did the terracing is I wanted to do something fun with water, but I'm not entirely sure what yet. And so this is the fun of building without a plan. This is why you hire good contractors, folks, and don't just wing it. But that said, I think I have a rough idea. So let's just throw some boxes down so we can get a feel for what maybe is going on here. So if we come up here, do we want a lip? I don't think I care about a lip. Maybe I'll do ramps up this initial one. So if I do them 2 deep, did that just sprout a flower for no reason? Is that a thing that's supposed to happen? Where did that flower come from? What is that flower? The desert rose. Da, 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 da. There must have been a bone down there. Okay. So if we do 2 deep. Like that. Yeah, as I said, there's probably a bone down there. That was just too funny. We could do 2 deep here and 2 deep here. So we can just do big old flats like this. But then I don't really get my water feature I wanted. So this is the question. This is what I need to know what I'm doing here. Come back here. We'll pick that up in a second. Oh no, and also I'm off by 1. What the heck? Bobby? Or, hear me out. Maybe what we do instead is we do a big growing field with 2 smaller fields on the side, and you can walk up and down. I still don't know how water is going to make sense in this hot mess yet. And I had to pull all this up to put down jungle carpet anyway. So la la la, come get my flowers. Flowers. Why is water important? Is water important? Okay. Listen, Jungle Rose, or Butterfly Orchard. I don't know why you just appeared in a water trough. I would obviously have to sink it down a level. Maybe, yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We'll do water. I think the water is actually gonna be on the exterior edge. I also do like, I think 4 rows of 2 with 2 in between, so I'm gonna expand our platform. This is why we're testing everything. because I think I want to do 4 rows on each terrace. And the top terrace, I might not even... Top terrace maybe we'll make decorative. Maybe that's what we'll do as pergolas. Like a little garden area you can sit down. Okay, so let's try this again. So I want 2 in between, and we're going to go ahead and go... Beautiful, 2 in between. We're going to go up here. And then I want 2 in between, so we're going to need 2 more. How are we doing spark soup? We got 2 minutes, we can do it. Whoa! Sometimes you just get a little cray-cray with your, There we go, we'll run. Beautiful. We're getting there. Everything's a little willy-nilly, but you know, just watch. Soup, super easy. Soup's easy. Boop, boop. Vacuum all this stuff up. Okay. We're gonna dirt print down again to continue our terrace this way. Anyway, we'll clean those up. Those errant hops in a moment. And yeah, I think we'll edge it with some sort of water feature. That could be kind of fun, with like waterfalls coming down. So there's gonna be a lot more dirt printing later. But I don't want to get too locked in on anything just yet until I get like the main look and feel. So I think this is gonna work. We did go too wider, so our front entrance is gonna be a little wider now, or it won't be. Actually, maybe the front entrance gets narrower, and we kind of, you walk in and then it bumps out. In fact, I think that's what we will do. Okay, rough skeletons of ideas are happening here. But I like this as our initial, and I think honestly, I like keeping the wooden flower beds. So I might have to make a bunch more of them, but let's see what these tin look like if we want to mix them in maybe on the middle of terrace. The fact that they're so much taller is giving me pause. Right, that's almost like who needs a terrace level because it's so much higher. So we're gonna save them. They are intriguing to me for later, but not for now. So we already do wood. So how many was that? So that's, where is my... It's the same as this times 4, so we can just go, it was 2 by 6, so 12. Yeah, so 12. So we need a total of 12, 24, 48 on each level. So we need 96 more. How many do we have? 14. So we need 82 more. We need to make 82 more. Okay. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Cool. Alright, let me go ahead and fly home so we can sleep through the night. And we'll call our signal. Beautiful. And I'm going to take a literally like 2-second break to go grab some water and be right back. So we'll start the sleeping animation here. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I just got to go to the kitchen. It's right outside the door. It's fine. I'll be here. But we'll be right back. I told you I'd be back. Oh, look, only like 10 of you bailed. Thanks for sticking around. Alright. We got cheese TV on. True story, I kind of hate cheese. Don't like it. Only eat it on pizza. So, cheese TV is hilarious to me. Alright, so we need to make 84 more of those fine things. So let's see what we got supplies for. For the wood ones, where are they? Here. Yes, we can make plenty. So 84 means we make 42. Oh, cool. Yeah, it does the multiplication for you. Isn't that nice? Also, isn't it so nice we can bulk do that now? Could you imagine? Ugh. All right, let's set our phone again. Lovely. And we'll call tower. Honestly, we may move our town teleporter at some point. I'd like another one. I want to be able to build multiples. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I think I should just walk here. Little sandbar. Cool. Alright, so we now have enough of the flower pots built, and this is going to give us... I don't know if the beds will jump a level. I don't know if they will. I'm not entirely sure. But this gives us a good number of distinct pods. We can kind of propagate multiple types of flowers. Now we could also just go full random wild garden, and I guess we can turn that off. We can go full random wild garden and just mix and match. But I think we'll propagate certain ones. Now that I realize you can do that, just say running downhill. And I'm putting these all down and realizing I might be picking them all up if there's too much dirt showing when I paint the carpet, which I forgot to grab. Because none of you reminded me. And Lord knows I need that reminder. Alright, let's keep going here. And there we go. But yeah, so for those of you in chat, how many of you are playing Dinkum? And are you loving it? And have you played multiplayer? I'm wondering how that would change things. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do multiplayer. I've not tried it yet. I need to at some point. I've also not done creative yet. I like the survival aspect, although, you know, creative could be fun. Alright, so that's the rough idea for this area. It's not done by any stretch of the imagination. That's the rough idea. But I do think I want to kind of line it with trees. And the question is, am I doing anything with certain trees, or... I'm going to wait to make that decision. I think instead what we're going to do is I'm going to get the carpet, and I'm going to make a bunch of ramps. I need to make... how many? 14 plus 6, 20. I need to make 26 ramps. So we're going to do that real quick. Call signal. So we want 26 ramps, and we want our magic carpet that I've never used yet, so this will be fun too. Alright, so we'll pick up our thread. Alright, carpet roll thingamabob. Here we go. Lovely. And rampage. We have some made. I think I said I need a 14, so we'll make 8 more. Ramps, there we go. We will not make 8 more just yet, because... oh, you get a stack of 4. Beautiful. We will make 8 more. Lovely. And we will call tower. How's our phone doing? I should probably check the power on that in a moment. Alright, so... oh, we're doing great. Let's run over here, take our little sandbar over. I'm hesitant to throw down the jet ski. I lost a jet ski. Full on lost a jet ski. No idea where the heck it went. And I don't want to lose another one. All right, so we're gonna cut out a bunch of this grass right quick, and again we're getting broad strokes, right? So this is not final. This is just getting us started somewhere, figuring out our palette, if you will, and then we will backfill it with detailing and make changes and adjustments. But this is our start. I have no idea how this works. Okay, only works on dirt. Okay, so how do we... Okay, good news. You can put it on under these, so I don't have to pick them all up again. That's actually quite lovely. I do like this dirt. This looks great. Nice bright green. I actually don't mind the yellow mixed in, to be honest. But this is pretty good. And we have to dig up a bunch of the yellow though to put green down. Alright, so we got that there. Just getting all the pieces I missed here. Not worried about the edges yet. So does the ramp honor this grass? I'm assuming it does. Where are my ramps? There they are. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is coming together, right? That's coming together. That's a thing. Yeah, we're gonna pick that ramp up real quick. Alright, so now how can we can't dig that out. Can I do I have to like dirt print and then compact it? Maybe that might be the best way to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dirt print across. Whoops. That'll kill the grass. And then we'll just compact it all. And maybe do we want a little bit of a starting window? We don't need... Like, do we want a... no, don't do that. There we go. Do I want the platform to extend out a little bit at the start? And then ramp up? I don't think I do. I don't think I do, Indeed, I do not. Alright, I'll take that off. And the only reason I did that is that killed all the grass underneath, so now I can paint it with my magic carpet. We want to throw down some turf here. Again, at some point I might have to come do all of it, but... I'll just run up here and just paint the stuff that no one's ever going to see, but I'll know it's there, so it's important. And yes, I know I skipped some. Don't worry, I'll go back. This is not a game for min-maxing, at least not for me. I'm sure there's someone who's like, I conquered Dinkum in 6 days. And I have no idea what that challenge would be, but... Although I would like to kind of, you know, if there's some cool community challenges, it would be kind of fun. I don't necessarily want to start over, though. It's a whole new world with my magic shag carpet. Yeah, it's something. It is lovely, though, not to have to dig and then bury grass seeds or throw grass seeds down. Can't remember, it's been so long since I planted grass, I don't remember if you have to actually bury them or not. No, I think you can just throw them down, right? It is nice not to have to do that, though. I'll tell you what. That's looking good. I'm happy with this. This is coming together, y'all. Alright, so we got that. Make sure I didn't miss any inside bits. Cool, let's throw these guys down now. Did I forget how to count? Or did I just not make enough? What? I could have sworn we had enough. I was wrong, but All right. If you all really love the emus, close your eyes. All right, you can open your eyes now. He flew home. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to make some more ramps. Cool. So we're gonna need 12 more. I really thought we calculated that right. I must have blanked it. All right, let's call the signal. While we're doing that, I'm gonna lift my standing desk because I'm old and I can't sit this long. So don't worry, everything will make sense in a minute once the camera catches up. There we go, that's better. Ugh. I used to stream on my treadmill. It was difficult, but I kind of miss it, so that may come back at some point. Especially with a controller. There we go. There we go, all better now. Alright, so... I already forgot, we needed 12 more, I think? 12, yes, 12 more. Which means we're going to need to make some concrete, so let's go get that grinding up. Where did I put the grinders? They're back here. It's nice having 10 of every tool, I'll tell you what. Makes things so much faster to bulk prepare. Honestly, grinders are slow enough. But that's because I don't think I need to make another, because the grinders work off of the windmill, right? So I think I need to make another windmill to put over here. Because I could have the windmill in the middle of my sorting area, I just didn't want one. There we go. Alright. That should be enough cement to make us some ramps. I like leaving things on the ground. Beautiful. Alright. We'll pop this back up here and let's make some more ramps. So in theory, that should be all I need, right? Just 12 ramps? Let's make some more just in case, because numbers weren't working out so hot. Let's call a tower. I remember the mission of this is we want money, so we're trying to make a little flower shop so we can sell the flowers in bulk to get more money. That's what all of this is about. That reminds me, I need to put the... How much am I carrying out? Yeah, I should probably put that in the bank, because walking around 700,000 with Dangerous Wish on is not a wise idea. Sorry, I need crab pot meat. Okay. Let's get dangerous, says Darkwing Duck. Josh says, let's put some ramps down where they belong. Nope. Nope. Yes, there we go. Lovely. If you have a flannel flower, that are better profit ones because they are rare. We'll have to go look. That'll be our next step. This is the very rough beginnings of what we're gonna do here. And hopefully it won't be like my zoo where I started and then gave up. I am realizing something though. I do want to do one more level out because I don't like the little lip overhang. So we're going to pick up these ramps real quick like. And dirt print one more layer out at least. Dirt printer. Now I got to keep an eye on it so we don't break it. We can charge it though, so I'm not too worried. There we go. Alright, dirt printer is now off the bar so I don't accidentally break it like I did my bug zapper light that I've never bothered replacing yet, and it still makes me sad that it's gone. Alright, let's go ahead and get all that. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Whoop. I like this little camo one here, this ramp that like snuck in. Yeah, the poor bug zapper, Queen Mama. Alas, alas. Alas, alas, you prophets and Pharisees, hypocrites that you be. Sometimes I get into a little musical mood, apologies. Alright, this is a good start. Is it done? Not in any sense of the imagination. But it's a good start. I'm pleased with the beginnings of this. What the rest will be, I don't know. But now that said, now that we have this start, let's go look at our flowers and see what our options are at this point. And so we have how many beds again? We have 12 beds. So if I want 12 different flowers, we can do that easily. But let's see. Hello, little Echidna. How are you? Goodbye, little Echidna. Thank you for being here. That reminds me, I need to quickly go grab a couple lizards just so I can get some spark soup brewing up. Hello, lizard friends. There's one. Good day, sir. I must ask you a question. May I have your gizzard, Mr. Lizard? And the answer is, yep, thank you for your donations. I'd like to get like, I don't know, 8 or 10 of those sacks would be good. We're getting there. The bones aren't so useful to me. I'm sure if I made the bone bow, that would be a thing that I could care about, but I've not made the bow yet. Also, obviously, I have a lot of mining I need to do at some point. Let's see, there's sometimes some good lizards over here. I find them over in this section. We get like 2 more, that'd be ideal. And if they're not here, they're often back behind my, over by, yeah, here's some. Good day, sir. I said good day. Yes, 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 I know. Dangerous bush. How are we doing on sacks? Only 4. Not ideal. Oh, there's a bunch of lizards there, okay. I'm using the wrong tool. What I need to be using is this. Well, actually, they're both pretty good. It's like they forget I'm there and just like free. Ooh, he dropped 3. Nice. All right, that's pretty. That's a good haul. 9 of them. Odd numbers though. If I see a lizard on the way home, we'll take it out, but otherwise that's pretty good. So, well, I saw a lizard. See if we can do a death from above on him. Not exactly. I hit the ground first, but, you know. Still an odd number, but we'll take it. Here's a nice looking flower just hanging out up here on that weird stack. Okay. So, we'll get some spark soup brewing. We'll charge the dirt printer. I should buy another charger, actually. That would be ideal. There we go. Alright, so that'll charge up. Let's throw a bunch of stuff away. You know what I mean. Put it away. We're gonna come back to those pergolas in the water. I'm not done with them yet. Weird that that's up there and not where it belongs there. Alright, I want to keep a lot of this stuff on me for now. I don't want to put away that. Alright, let's get this a brewing. Cool. I might have more of these lying around that have cooked up. Oh my god. Why did I go on that hunt? Look how many I got just hanging out in here. Lovely. Okay. So, flowers. We have a whole box of flowers over here we can take a gander at, and we can kind of see what our options are. So the suggestion here was for the flanell or the flannel flower. So, pepper daisy, billy button, jackaroo paws. I thought these were rare. Ah, I have 5 of the flannel flowers, so we'll do a batch of them for sure. And maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll start propagating them in 3 of the beds or something like that to get a bunch of them going. I do like the jackaroos, so we're gonna get them going too. Desert rose, I think, are pretty good. My real life favorite flower, I thought I had something here. It's the bird of paradise. Yeah, I love birds of paradise. So we get some of them growing. And I only really need to bring 1 of each, right? Because the whole point is to propagate them. So I think even with this one, and because all the clicking's driving me nuts, I'm going to switch to mouse real quick. I think we're going to... Billy buttons. Alright. We'll get a bunch of them going. Why not? Hey, anyone else chat out too? We're going to take 12 flowers, basically. Orange is my favorite color, so I think we are going to take some orange paper daisies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can take... let's see... The royals look nice. I don't have a lot of... Oh, I already picked desert rose. That's good. Let's see... Can we... Do we need any more hibiscus in our lives? I don't know that we do, to be honest. We'll do the whole paper daisy set, I guess, as we can. We'll get a desert pea going. We want any of the weird bushes. Oh, a river daisy. That sounds nice. And we have the pink. We have the river. Do we get all the flowers? I guess we'll grab a hibiscus of some sort. Yeah, let's grab the white hibiscus. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that's a start. And the nice thing is this is, this is modular, right? We can keep building it if we want to build more. So we'll call tower. And we'll confirm that. All right. And let's check out what we can get over here. This puppy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead real quick and move all this up to the upper bars so I can drop these down. And we'll get them planted. And I kind of want them to look... Alright, we'll start with flannel here. And we'll put desert rose here. And where is the jack paw? We're going to put here. And then birds of paradise we'll put here. And I actually don't know how the check works. I don't know if it randomly tries to grow each direction and it'd be better to put it near the middle, but we'll start with that. We'll do desert pea. Let's see. Let's see. We have a white flower, red. We'll put a red flower here. Oops. We'll put a glow button here. Wait, I wanted to do opposites, yeah, so. There we go. Again, the goal is just all to fill in. And if I was really thinking this through, these plots should each be 50 big. And then that way, once the plot is full, I just harvest it and sell it as a stack. Or 51 big, I guess. Okay, so that gives us that. Let's do a yellow here. And we'll do a pink here. Where is this side now? We'll do the hibiscus up here. white paper daisy there. There we go. And I'm seeing some green we didn't get to over here. Beautiful. Alright, so that is going to be the start. And frankly, I'll probably forget we built this, and so I will wait a season and I'll come out and be pleasantly surprised there's a bunch more flowers waiting for me. But as I said, it is modular. So what could happen is if for now, I do want to kind of make it decorative and usable. But there's nothing saying I don't just expand these plots over and make this mega plots, you know, make each shelf a whole massive plot. But like big picture ideas. Okay, so we have... Did I build this in the wrong spot? I built this whole thing in the wrong spot. It's fine. I don't mind it here. But I was gonna build it over here. This is gonna be Flower Island. What the heck? That's funny. Okay, well, this works. But yeah, so yeah, passive income for the win. And then we could expand this out and just keep it getting wider and wider as we need to. And then eventually I'll fence it in and we'll make it pretty. But that's a good like infrastructure start and a good rough idea of how I want to build these terraces up. I don't know how much higher I would go. Maybe one more high? Actually, yeah, maybe we'll do one more high, and that water feature I want to do, maybe we'll build a big old waterfall coming down the back of the terraces, and this is where we can have like those pergolas and trees, and I'll get some wheelbarrows and some wheelbarrow planters, and we can make this kind of the shopping area, and that's the flower area. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. I can't believe I built that in the wrong island, though. My goal is to build it over here. That's funny. But that's not bad, because now I have a good reason to build a road back to our house at some point, so we can drive back. So that'll work. We'll take it. Okay, so that is a good start here. I need to go to the bank, because I don't want to be carrying all this cash on me. So we're going to call a tower real quick, like. And head into the telepad. Yeah, it's way more accessible here, so it's... I'm not upset about it, it's just funny. I was like, I'm going to go over here, and then absolutely ignored my map the whole time. Oh, it's Saturday, right, yeah, you're closed, because... why would you bother being open? You're all useless on Saturdays. What do we got for Duck Canyon shirt? I'm not gonna catch her. Maggie's 29 could 3 wooden. No, all of these are awful. I'm not doing any of them. The shirt's not terrible. But it's not great either. Alright. So now that's done for right now, let's... Ugh, my American mind doesn't like getting on the wrong side. Yeah, each time I warped, I went back, I crossed water, I thought I was in the right spot. I was not, Queen Mama. Will this work? This will work. Nice. We still need to figure out what we're doing here, and I don't have all the recipes I want yet to do like a big old parking lot, because that's frankly what I want, is a big old parking lot. And it is gonna be, it's time to move the wishing well. It doesn't belong here. The problem is, I don't know where the wishing well belongs. Maybe it's gonna go in our new garden center. Maybe. Actually. Let me go look at something. I want to go look at our fish pond real quick. Move, tree. I'm driving here. That's why I should take the motorcycle out and not the truck. Don't mind me. This is great for my suspension. Alright. Can I just pick up and move the fish pond, or do I need a permit? I can. Okay. So yeah, the garden center is where we're going to move the fish pond, and where we're going to move the island. Now, this is my absolutely very small crew practice arena. Alright, well, just don't mind me. Just floating. I'm floating. Do. Alright, do we have any? Yes, we do. We might have enough to cook this up again. Let's take a gander. Oh, good, that's done. Here, plug that in too. Alright, let's look at all this soup. If I come over here, what was I looking for over here? We might, oh, row. That's in my animal box, which I think is this one. Oh, we do not have enough. But we have some we can sell. That does make some money. Cheese makes some money too. I have a lot of honey. Like a lot of honey. I should probably sell that as well. And the honey makes sense to move over to our flower area. Right? That makes a ton of sense. Let's go jump the river real quick. With our Rocket League. Or fail miserably. I promise normally I can do that. Look at all these guys. What are y'all doing here? You're just gonna end up in the crab pots if you keep pooping in my yard. Excuse, friend. Yeah, so we're gonna move the fishing area. We're gonna move the wishing well, just to get the permit to do that later. And we're gonna move all these goodies. Oops. Yeah, I think the bee houses will be nice there. It makes sense, right? You put them near your flowers. So you get all your lovely, delightful honeys. We paid all this money for this vacuum. We're gonna use it. Dang it. All right. This is the second area I actually tried decorating, and all I built was a water drainage ditch like we have here in Arizona. But I'm really proud of this one because it looks just like the ones we have here in Arizona. As I do irrigation, flooding. So this makes me very happy. And I like using the fences to connect, or the gates to connect to the bridge. Because this is very much what our irrigation canals look like. I kind of want to expand that design and use it elsewhere, but I don't really need to, because I'm not building a mega farm. Yeah, maybe that's where the multiplayer idea comes in. Like, people can work on like big projects and put them all together. Alright, so we picked up our bee houses, our beehives. I already left the motorcycle behind. Grab that real quick. Let's go get our... We'll get a couple things. Let's go pick up our fish pond. If you pick it up, does it drop the fish that are in it? Oh, it might make me drop the fish, right? Just do a donut around here. I'm gonna make this jump this time. Oh, I missed my dock. I should have made that jump. I was clear of the river. You all saw. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, multi-element tease product. Well, it's not even tease. Yeah, that's why it's saying must be empty. Alright, so we gotta do a little bit of fishing real quick. Take some fish out. Let's go get a fishing rod. Which I think is over here in our toolbox. Yeah. Oh! Use like auto fish. That's fun. Nice, that's convenient. Pick that up, and I guess we'll leave the boat here for now. Alright, pick up our cell phone. What did I do for a motorcycle? I think I put it in a box. Sure did. I was gonna go park those things over by the flower shop. And now that we know where the flower shop is... Who's honking? Am I honking? Alright, this is the time. This is the moment. This is the moment. Was not the moment. I hit a bird. I Fabio'd it. We'll get there. Alright. Now we're off. I love having so many random like YouTube friends that are playing Steam games, because sometimes you see game titles that you're like, does your mama know you play that? I'm not even gonna tell you what it was that just popped up on my screen. But whoo, I don't know what that game is, and I actually don't want to know. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and drop that down. So I think for now, just for now, we're gonna put our beehives kind of as the back wall up here. And we only have 6, so we'll throw the other 2 down at the bottom. They'll be okay. They won't be lonely bees. They'll be alright. No one panic. And again, for now, we're just going to park this here so it lives somewhere. And then we're going to go ahead and throw some fish in the pond. Date everything else. I've watched people play that. That's actually really funny to me. I mean, there's definitely some... yeah, there's some... you date everything. And there are some things in date everything that, ooh, yeah, you would not take home to grandma. Or maybe you would. I don't know your lives. There we go. Nice. Alright, that just gets that out of the way and starts getting stuff in the rough right idea. We'll bring the pond over here. I think what I want to do, though, for the pond is I think I want to terraform this taller and do a big waterfall, multi-tier waterfall coming down into this pond. And I want to put the wishing well at the top. But that's going to be another night. That is not going to be tonight. I think what's going to be next is I think I want to do another run of the mines. I should have enough keys for that. Alright, I'm apparently still driving while I'm in my map mode. So let's check what keys we have. Can I not do that when I'm riding a bike? I guess I can. 23, yeah. We should be fine, as long as we don't get bad luck again where everything takes 7 keys to get into one room. Alright, whose house is this? Where am I? Where am I? There we go. I mean, honestly, it's probably faster just to drive the bike than it is to teleport sometimes. I did not know you could aggro them on the motorcycle. That's fun. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It's going to happen for real. Ooh, Nelly. See, we made it. A little lag spike there. Sorry about that. Do a little donut to celebrate. And we'll hop off the bike and let it go wherever it goes. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get stuff prepped to do one more hot run. Oh, that doesn't feel like enough keys. I'm like, we could just do an island run now that we have cash. You know, I think we will. Let's do an island run. I can organize... I can fix all this stuff not sorting later. Okay. We're gonna do an island run. So, change of plans. Don't really need to bring any weapons on an island run because I'm not fighting a gator or anything crazy like that. Do need to bring a shovel. Do need to bring a metal detector. And we'll bring a pick, because sometimes there's trees I like. We'll bring some food, don't need a ton. We'll bring our glider. We'll bring that. That's useless there, that's useless there. This is a... Do I need an axe for any reason on the island? A pickaxe. No, he says? Whatever, it's one inventory spot. That's not the end of the world. We will bring the... Oops, we'll bring the hat. Alright, so we got that. We'll clean up all the stuff that's not sorting later. Now we're going to put all this away. Lovely. We're just gonna put the hat on now. Yeah, I guess we'll leave our Aussie hat here. We'll put it right. Put it right here. That's fine. Okay, so we have basic food, which is really all we need. We have all of that. We need keys. We need that. None of this food, other food, needs to come with us. So we can sort all that out too. The other thing I think I'll grab is the boogie board. Again, we're very light on keys. Like, kind of silly light on keys. But we'll see if we get luck. I'm gonna go drop another 30 pieces of meat. There we go. And we'll see what we get in the morning. Maybe we'll get lucky and get like 10 keys or so. If we can get 7 keys, that's fine. 6 maps would be pretty good. Hopefully we can get goodies enough to sell and make our money back. That's the goal, right? Any gators? Because I don't think I brought a weapon with me. No, we're good. Alright, let's plop all this down. Beautiful. Alright, we will sleep real quick. We will check for keys, and then we'll piece the heck out and go from there. I am going to bring a chest so I can dump all the stuff that I don't want to drag with me from the fish, the crab pots. What is that? Well, that's new. Well, isn't that pretty? We're gonna... That's going somewhere. I don't know where. But I just want to grab a chest real quick. Again, we will deal with it later. I don't love shoving things in, but as long as I know where it's being shoved, I'm not that worried about it. Let's grab one chest. And I guess we should grab 30 more pieces of meat, so if we're emptying the crab pots, we should probably restock them, right? Cool. Alright, let's sleep. And actually, I'm going to sleep over by the crab pots. We're going to get as much time as possible on the islands, even though we're light on keys, so we're probably not going to need that much time. But, you know, it is what it is. This is exciting. I wasn't planning on doing an island run. This is only my 3rd time to the islands? Maybe 4th? I think 3rd. I think it's my 3rd time to the islands, so it'll be fun. Alright, we're going to pop a chest right here. There's some stuff we don't care about. Pop a sleeping bag right here, and then lay down in the middle of town, and no one's going to bat an eye. Alright. We have to watch out. Hopefully we don't spawn with gators here. Just didn't think about that. But we're good. Dive real quick. Ooh, not a good key day yet. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. Now they're coming in. Now they're coming in hot. Alright, that actually ended up being a lovely key day. Let's put all this stuff away. I don't think I've seen a black sea cucumber in a minute. Yeah, that was a great key day. Let's pop these in real quick. Yeah, you gotta do your morning chores if you want your free keys. I gotta pick up that crab pot I just dropped by accident. Beautiful. Let's go fly the friendly skies. $250,000 later. Man, the inflation on this place is wild. Yep, I'll take it. Thanks a lot, pal. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Alright, this way I have good stamina for running around. We're gonna go ahead and pop, oops, that here. There we go. I think we're ready. Come on, land already. Lovely. Alright. Here we be. Let us go in search of a shark statue. Just like see if I can see anything from here. Oh, I also see pineapples. I want to grab a bunch of them too. Alright, let's get hunting for sharks, shall we? That's gonna be the most important part of the day, is getting that initial statue. I am gonna hop off and grab any obvious pineapples. Come on, for burger making. I'm gonna ignore the ice chests for now. I've never tried selling the stuff in them. I don't know if it actually has good sale value or not. Alright, we are searching for here, Sharky. Now we're just gonna buy 6 maps right from the get-go, since that's all we have keys for. That one there, maybe? No, that's a palm frond. The very first time I came here is one of the rare times I restarted a day, because I spent the whole day and we never saw the shark statue, but I also didn't know what I was looking for. So there's very good odds I went by it and just didn't know that's what it was. Don't mind me just getting stuck in some rocks. Luckily my jet ski is well equipped. If you see it in chat, holler. I know I said I wasn't going to stop and get these, but again, if it's stuff I can sell, it seems silly not to. Much like grabbing the pearls probably is a good idea. I'm also looking for those blue rocks, because I want those lights. This looks like a big island. Does that have a shark statue, doesn't it? Doesn't have a shark statue, but it does have some pineapples. Come on. Yeah, anyway, does the vacuum cleaner work? Maybe I should just bring the vacuum cleaner to the islands. That's a good way to get a bunch of flowers to sell. Remember that for next time. Alright. Here, Sharky. Let's go south, I guess, and try to find it here. You see a good pineapple there. This is good because it's going to be the most burgers I'm going to be able to make. Alright, we're still going south. I guess it's a good thing we don't have a ton of keys, because by the time I find this dang shark, it's going to be time to leave. We'll go south. Let's keep going. A bigger island over there. I've never seen them on small islands. They've all been on medium to large islands. But I don't know if that's a truism or if that's just how it's been. Again, I've only been to the islands like twice. Alright. We're going north now, but I'm not opposed to that. We're still going to new areas. There it is. Boom. All right. Excellent. So we got our shark statue. Right here. The whole time. Well, while that's cooking up, we're going to go ahead and mark that shark statue. Now we're going to go ahead and... Excellent. Cook some more up. Come on. And one more. Excellent. And we'll get these all queued up and then we'll figure out what our route's going to be to hit them all. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that's an easy route. We're going to go here first. Plenty of time. We're doing great. And off we go. There's a pearl there. We're not going to worry about that just yet. We got chests to find. Let's hope they're all blue and offer some sweet, sweet, valuable loot is the hope, right? That's the goal. Lots of pearls, actually. Nice thing about being at Sandos, you can dance. I can dance if I want to. Leave my friends behind. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, green chest we can live with. Ooh, I can definitely live. Nothing super sellable, but I love a blueprint. Ooh, a bunting festoon, balloons, and party nonsense. Alright, so next up is going to be... Let's get rid of that. And next up is going to be over here. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of time to go on hunts for pineapples and chopping down fancy trees and stuff. Because we got plenty of time. Alright, somewhere around here. Right there. Boo, it's a brown chest. Boo. We don't want brown chests, we want blue chests. But that's alright, we'll survive. We'll come over and get this one while we're here. We will not just dig randomly. There we go. Oh, come on now. Oh, sad day. Next we'll go up here. Pineapples on this island? Nope. But yeah, so we're hoping to get enough to make back our cost. It's looking iffy. Plus profit would be ideal, right? It's looking iffy, but we'll see. We still got a few more treasure chests to hit up. Alright, let's pick up that, and let's go take a look. Space I'm standing on? Oh, there we go. What is it with these not ideal chests today? Alright. Well... buttons. That's what I say. Alright, let's clean up some inventory since we have plenty of time. There we go. I'm not gonna call it a waste. Okay. I've never found the alpha shark, and I don't have a weapon on me, so we're not gonna screw with the alpha shark today. But that's fun to know. That's what that looks like. Also, there's another shark statue there. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know how to trigger the alpha shark, to be honest. But since I have no weapon, we're not gonna try, especially not in danger mode or dangerous wish. All right. Come on. What a sad run. Alright, can we get a blue chest on our last one? That's the question of the night. Can we do it? I'm not feeling super hopeful. But you know, if I get my expectations low, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe there'll be like a chest and I open up and there's 3 helicopters in it. That's not a thing, but it'd be cool if it was. Alright, let's go. I'm realizing I probably should have bought like a fishing rod and a bug net because some of these things are pretty valuable actually. Alright, if we go ahead here... There we go. It's green. Oh well. What do we get though? No, no. Mighty seeds are nice. Everything else is boo. Boo, he says. All right, well, we'll do the sale in the morning and see what we made off of this run. I'm not feeling super optimistic. Now that said, we're gonna go chop some stuff down. We are gonna open all these goodie bags here because, again, if I can sell it, I might as well pick it up, right? We'll pop that real quick. Go. I did pick it up, right? Yes. Let's do a little hop over here real quick, like. Beautiful. Alright, so what else do we want to grab? I don't need coconut trees. Did I bring my chainsaw? I don't think I did. I think I debated. Oh no, I did. Good. Okay. I mean, that can go back in there. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I don't really want the hardwood log. I was hoping they drop their seeds, right? Because aren't they a specialty? Maybe they're not. Cool. So we're gonna chop down, we're gonna deforest this whole island over here real quick. Grab a couple more pineapples, and then because we're out of keys, and I didn't think to bring my vacuum. Yeah, you do get the coral acacia seed. Did I say that? Acacia? This is a nice looking tree. Again, we'll plant a bunch of them over by our little flower area we just built, and then that way we can eventually have them when we want to decorate. They're just kind of ready in our little arboretum. I would like some more pineapples. I don't think I got enough pineapple in my life here. We got 4. Where's the hello pineapple? Where are you? I know up there, right there. That's where they are. Yes, 4 is the magic answer. Alright, well since we have so much time, what we could try doing is finding this blue stone. Which supposedly you can tell underwater, and it has blue like sparkles, and that's how we get our little floor lights, our blue floor lights. I think it's aquamarine, like that. Okay, wait, there is one. Okay, so now I know what I'm looking for. Is it better to see it underwater or above water? I think above. I think above, but that's what we wanted to find. So that's perfect. We're gonna go throw this into the skyship and see if we can find a few more of these. I wonder if these sell for anything super valuable. And then let's go ahead and take a chest out. And just so I don't forget the chest when I leave, let's pick all this nonsense up real quick around it. There we go. Alright, let's fill this guy up with stuff. Oh, yeah, all those things that we don't super care about that we can bring back. And then we'll come here real quick and fill this guy up with any extra stuff. Lovely. Okay. So now we have lots of room. We have one of those blue gems. Let's see if we can go find a few more. That is a useful use for time. I'm also hopeful that they'll be worth a good chunk of change. I do think it's easier to see from above ground, but we can move stupid fast when we're on the base of the water. That's brain coral. That's better, I think. Okay. So we're looking for more of those nice shiny blue stones. I don't know if they're like near land, so if we need to hover, or if it's better to go out to the deep water. But having the boogie board and the helmet, man, you can zip along real quick. Cover a lot of terrain. So yeah, I know there's a bunch of you hanging out watching. If you're able to chat, what is it that draws you to Dinkum? What's your favorite part? Is it exploring? Is it building, crafting? What is it that gets you going? For me, I like that it's a quote-unquote cozy game with just enough danger not to be cozy. There's a lot of freedom, but there's also a lot of need to be kind of creative in how you get things done. You know, I'd love to be able to build more buildings and stuff, but because I can't, it makes me do more creative things. So there's a lot I actually really like about it. What do you all enjoy about it? You're just like the gators. I do think we need drop bears. We need some sort of koalas. Maybe that could be a new mine level. Just like angry koalas that you have to cure them. Or heal them. Yeah. I'm still looking for those blue spikes. I'm also just grabbing pearls now because those are money too. Especially if I can get like 50 of them, that'd be nice. Alright. If any of you see aquamarine shards that I'm just running past, yell at your computers and maybe I'll hear you. Or your phones, or however you're watching this. Alright, so still kind of in the deep, dark water here. Nothing's jumping out. I know the aquamarine is supposed to be rare, so it's not surprising. But I'm still hopeful. That or more pearls, you know. Oh, there's something shiny over there. That's probably a pearl. Yep. Nighttime's coming now. So if we come underwater, is it easier now? No, it's a little psychedelic, but not easier. There we go. That's the view we want. Alright, well, that might be the one we're gonna get. I know we have more time in the island, but I get impatient, you know? I'm like, alright, what's our next thing we're gonna do? Although, I think the next thing we'll do is probably switch games a little bit, which means I probably will stop streaming in a moment, because I love some Fantasy Life I don't know that it's not one I'm good at rambling while playing. I think that's probably the way to put it. I tend to either get too caught up on it, or if I'm grinding, I like listen to podcasts and stuff. And I have a bunch of Critical Role to catch up on. And Dungeons and Daddies. And Roll20. So much content, not enough time. Alright, we're gonna go get a couple more pearls here. 10 feels appropriate, so we'll find one more after this one. And then I think we'll head back to our ship. Still looking for more aquamarine. Seeing none. Let's get out of the water. Throw down our jet ski. Go find one more pearl. And call that an island run. So I'm kind of I really want to see what we made. So if we see another one of the crates, we'll grab one. And if we see another pearl, we'll grab one. If we see 3 pearls, we'll grab them. Or 2, I guess. Perfect. Lovely. Let's head back to the boat. As our evening green skies hit here in the islands, it's time to make our way back to our village, our town, our district, our zone, what a hamlet. Cooperative collective. So many pearls I'm passing, that's alright. We will not forget our very expensive jet ski. We've done that, been there, done that. Not doing it again. And we'll grab our dolly. I'm sorry, hand trolley. Hit the dolly. And we'll head back. Let's fly. I don't know how this works when you're holding the dolly and a gem. I've never done both at once, so this is gonna be interesting. Ah, my arm. Alright. Let us see what we got here, eh? I kind of want to shred this in the mines, so it may be worth more to me to break it, but we'll see. If it sells for a stupid amount, we'll just sell it, because we can always go back. Okay, how does this work? If I throw that, there's my dolly. Hey, okay, that does, well, that's fun. That feels like cheating. Alright, are there any gators nearby? Don't know what that was all about. We'll drop this here, we'll drop that there, we'll just sleep right here real quick. We're moving into year 3 autumn. Alright, and wake up, no gators about. Since I already have the helmet on, I might as well just grab all this real quick. I'll fix that crab pot that I picked up by accident. Yeah, this did not feel like a good key run unless these last 6 are fruitful. But that was not a great key run, I don't think. Yeah, that was 4 keys. That's the lowest it's been in a while. But again, it takes a few moments. As long as you do it every day, I just don't remember to do it. There we go. Alright. pick that up. We'll come back for that nonsense. Pick that up and the dolly, and off we go. Alright, so John will open in a few moments, and we'll be able to see what we got. Can't go in just yet. Hey, buddy. We'll leave that chest here. Let's go get that other chest. And this time we are going to remember to put our money away because we're holding too much. So our goal is to beat the 250,000. And this is all the stuff we want to sell. I don't think the bank is open just yet, but we can take a look. Well, it's mushroom season. I might actually get a lot of mushrooms now with the vacuum cleaner. Alright, show me my account. I know, I'm broke. Let's deposit everything. Nope, let's deposit everything. There we go. Alright, so let's see what our haul got us. John's almost open. We'll start off with this guy. Come on, John. Ring around the rosy. We getting dizzy yet? Hey! Throw my backpack around. There he goes. Alright, beautiful. Alright, aquamarine, 2.5 grams, 44,000. I think I'm going to keep that. Oh, no. Dang it. Well. I was going to say I was going to keep that for the gems, but. Well, I made a mistake. Okay, so sue me. Alright, things I don't want to sell. Let's go park in here real quick. Didn't know you could put that in there with stuff in it. That's fun to know for reasons. Alright, we don't want to sell any of that. We don't want to sell that or that. Everything else. Go back to mouse mode real quick. Everything else, I think we're fine to sell. I think we'll keep the pearls because we'll wait till we get 50 of them. So that we want to keep. Come back for that. That's empty. Alright, we got some more teeth. I don't want to, again, we keep the croc teeth. They're worth a lot more. Oh yeah, we don't want to sell that. We don't want to sell the Berconium ore. I think everything else I don't care about. Sprinkler will keep as well. So we'll keep that, and that. Just making sure, because like I just accidentally sold. I don't want to keep these seeds too. There we go. Cool. The rest can all go. So we'll just do a few rounds of this and see what we get. And normally I don't sell the paints. I have so much paint now. Alright, so this is 2 days of fishing or crab potting plus our run. Let's see what this that gets us. Alright, so between the... We still haven't broke even yet. And that's with the aquamarine by accident. I'm telling you, it was a bad run. But we'll see if any of these are goodies that are worth anything. And we can sell these chests. I have enough chests, it's not even funny. So ha ha ha, we made 700,000 or so. This run right now is at a net loss. Unless we magically get 74,000. Hey, alright, cool. So we made some profit there. I don't know what the big moneymaker was there. Maybe the diving helmet? Alright, so we made 120,000. If I kept the aquamarine like I meant to, we would have made 80,000 still. As long as we're making money, that seems fine to me. That's not awful. We'll go ahead and let's deposit, I don't know, 200,000. I like to keep a little bit of pocket change. Oh, actually, let's deposit it all so we can hit the million and I can take out whatever's over. There we go. That way we get our money friend to come visit us. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Now let's go pick up our goodies so we don't forget them or lose them. So we got a little bit of Berconium. We got a little bit of other goodies, some seeds that are nice. I'm not too pressed about that. We're gonna go check for recipes right quick. Let's see. Grass floor I don't have, that's new. I'll take that, thank you sir. Checkered wall we have plenty of those. Plenty of the... do I have the dark wooden cabinet? Let's see. I just scroll, yeah, okay, let's see here. Is it alphabetical? It looks like it is. If I already have the dark wooden cabinet, I'm not gonna buy it, but it does not look like I do, so we'll buy the dark wooden cabinet. And I don't think I have an Eastern chair, so we'll grab that too. And these those are full-size walls. I need more of those, and we're gonna start eventually decorating our friends' houses. So we'll grab 20 of them. Easy come, easy go with the money, right? And we'll come over here and see if we can spend some money on recipes, if he's got anything new. Lattice fence. I have. Hardwood table. I have. Pearl path I have. So nothing new from him. And that's really all who I talked to. Nice. Alright, so that wasn't too disappointing. We had a decent hot run. We got our vacuum cleaner for the first time tonight. That was great, our Harvac. We started a flower pot, and we had an okay island run. And Erwin sent us something. So I mean, that right there, fruit salad from God knows where. I keep mine in my pockets. Who knows where Erwin keeps his? And look at this, perfect, a brown overall dress. I mean, that is a pretty good stream. Hey, lizard. And we get some free keys. We'll let them just chug along. Do I have more stuff to sell in these bins? These are my sell bins also. Anything that's a barrel is stuff that needs selling. Alright, well, just so I don't lose it, let's park that there. Beautiful. And we do have to organize this at some point and find homes for stuff that hasn't been sorted. There it goes. Oh man, I forgot all this stuff to sell too. We actually are gonna make more money. And you know what? We are gonna go sell that because I don't want to gum up my storage system. I will keep the bars though. They're nice. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that back there. Toolbox gets that. Swag bag. Everything gotta come out of the swag bag. That's actually gonna make us some more money. I will keep the chests just to block off my bar so I know everything up here is sellable. So that one pearl we're gonna keep. Cool. Alright, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Let's go ahead and sell these back. And we'll grab 30 meat since we're going to go back towards there to restock. Means we're going to have to do some hunting soon. So we're getting low on meat. Let's use prime meat. We will not use prime meat. Alright, we'll take 20 chicken legs. And we'll take 10 of the steak. And I left my motorcycle right there, it's fine. We'll take that. There we go, that was the nicest jump we've made so far. That was not because I didn't really actually need to do the jump. There we go. Can we clear this one? This is a big one. Close. Super close. But not good enough. Okay. Let's feed our crab traps. And we'll go sell that other junk and see really what our profit is after all. So we did okay. I'm assuming. I'm hoping that this stuff has got some value to it. And we got pineapple. For a couple more burgers. That's going to be hugely helpful. Beautiful. Alright. Let's put on our nice hat. And go visit John one last time for this stream. Hey! Kit-Cuck, how's it going? How to enter this world, Josh? How do you enter this world? Oh, this is not open for multiplayer. This is just my own world, but thanks for asking. Sorry I didn't catch that earlier. It's been a few minutes to look at chat. I apologize. But it's not a public world. This is my single-player survival world. And I think I want to sell all these goodies. And I have no idea what anything's worth. This game's all fake money. Sure, love it. Another 106 cents. It's okay. That was a good run then. That was a good run. We can, I find that that made sense to do. Show me my account. Again, I only need to be carrying like 100k on me, so we're gonna deposit. We'll deposit 126. 407. And honestly, I think that puts us in a good kind of stopping point. She wants me to give her bottle brush, which I probably have. Oh, it's Franklin's birthday. One day I'll care about that. Skyfest is coming up. And of course we'll get our night market soon. I think we have most of the night market stuff unlocked. There's a few more pieces we don't have. But we did get the really cool Jackaroo wand that launches you into the air. We got the most of the skeleton set. I think that's what we're missing is like the feet. We did get the dice. So we're in good shape for it, but I always, you know, we'll still open some crates and see what's on there. But overall, I think that's a great breaking point. Thank you all so much for hanging out. My gosh. What a wonderful random Tuesday night. Really enjoyed having you all here. Hope you had some fun. And we'll catch you next time. As all, whoops. I was going to put my bed back. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, we'll catch you on the flip side. And see y'all later. Bye, y'all.